No ID bracelets. It's against the Fourth Amendment.
Down with ID bracelets.
No IDs.
What is going on here?
Dr. Myers.
We're protesting against the ID bracelet policy.
Why? They're safe.
They are an invasion of our privacy.
And the Fourth Amendment.
No, they're not. They're to make sure you get into class on time without disruptions, and to make sure you always have your ID so we know who you are.
How is it fair that my parents can track me anytime they want?
They can still do that on your phone.
But that is a personal decision. The school doesn't have any control over it.
Yeah.
You're not forcing your parents to track you. It's just the option. Just like the phones give you the option.
The school doesn't provide us with the phones.
It is against fashion.
How is it against? We don't care about fashion.
I'm on house arrest.
Yeah,
Okay,
we look like
so-
prisoners.
If you want to argue this, we can take it. We can talk about it in a civil manner. Let's go.
To the boardroom.
You put it in the like open.
Okay.
I'm bored, so let's just draw
This board meeting is called to order. Us, as the NASD Board of Administration, thinks that these ID bracelets will be a good idea because you will not have to keep up with an ID like you do now, and we are able to keep up with your attendance without having to disrupt class and you having to go get a pass.
We believe that it is an invasion of our personal privacy and that we are entitled to having our own personal freedom. And the GPS tracker is very, very invasive.
It allows us to see if you're at class on time so that we don't have to pull you out of class to get a tardy pass.
But teachers are already currently taking attendance. It's like a natural routine that we do every day we go in class. Why would you want to change our routine and throw us off?
Because if you have to figure out where a student's at, that takes time out of your day to take attendance. So now you don't have to do attendance anymore and you can automatically start with your lesson.
But then if a student is in like say they have to go to another class or run an errand or something and they've already talked to that teacher, like, oh, I'll be 5 to 10 minutes late, and then they come to class with a pass, then you have to go back in the system, change everything. It's just a big hassle. It's a lot easier to do it by person manually.
Well,
It seems like the system's already working how it is. They do other things at other schools that aren't this extreme. Why would you want to do this?
because the attendance is not the only reason behind it. Part of it is we have too many people having to go get passes because they're not wearing IRDs. Too many people lose them. Too many people forget them. So if we have something that you can't take off, then there's no way of you forgetting it.
Well, we would be willing to compromise, just getting rid of the GPS tracking, at least outside of school, because that is a major invasion of your personal privacy.
Taking them off at the end of the day.
Yeah, taking them off at the end of the day, especially.
Taking
For
them off wouldn't
sports.
help with the losing them though, because then you can take it off and lose it.
But what if we leave it at school? Like in
In our first period class or
Yes.
something.
But then that's out of some people's way to go from 8th period to 1st period.
what if
just to,
we leave it in the tech room
And you have to walk by the tech room every morning
and pick it up?
and pick it up.
we could probably think about doing something like that.
We're really willing to go to DAP and have ISS if we have to. We really feel passionate about this.
Well, we will talk with the rest of the board and see what we can do.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for expressing your